Hello and welcome to BlueTube on YouTube with me, Neil, and Ben, my son. The season is upon us. We have literally 48 hours until the opening game of our new championship
Come on, try and sound excited. Can tell
Couldn't
you're
get much
buzzing.
bigger than this, could it? Couldn't get much bigger. Of all the teams, first game of the season
is the biggest one of the year.
Yeah. And the wonder is you're not going to be here because of other commitments, which were in place a long time before even the fixture list
Happened
was
last year with Reading. It's happening
Yeah.
this year.
So we're going to have to make up for this, aren't we? But it doesn't stop us from talking about this Goliath of a game. Ipswich Town just come down for the Prem. Got a fantastic squad, which we'll sort of touch upon because, as usual, we've done our homework. But we can talk about the Blues. That's what I'm here to talk about, the Blues. I want to talk about our squad, what our lineup's going to be, and just get that going.
Yeah, well, we've had a positive pre-season, haven't we? Had a few key signings, a bit of drama over the past few days. Do you think, obviously with Akpom, I don't know how much you wanted to touch on that.
Well, it's Ipswich again, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it had a little bit of...
It's like a movie. It's like, like towards the end of the movie, where's it going to go? What's going to happen?
Yeah, do you reckon it'll fan the flames a little bit?
Yeah, it already has for me.
Yeah.
And do you know, my way of thinking, the way I was watching it, when yesterday we were on about, it's swinging Blues way again. And I was thinking, I almost don't want it to, because if he ended up, I don't think he'd have played. But if we'd have ended up with him, it would have been a case of Ipswich really owe us one. Now, for me, shoes on the other foot, it's us that are going to go out there. We don't even know where he's gone yet. No decision's been made yet.
Not only that, but it's widely speculated that he's actually preferring the looks of Ipswich, and with our philosophy already, which is widely known at this point, we only want players that really want to play for Blues. If he doesn't want to come here, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
we'll certainly be capable of finding someone else.
And the other one, the recent one that, what's his name? That Dutch from...
That's right, from the Bundesliga.
Yeah,
got incredible stats.
I'm more interested in that one.
Absolutely.
That's the one I'm more excited about. So bring that on.
We know that we'll get it right. I have absolute faith in that.
But you know what? We've got Chase Stansfield. We've got Kyogo. We've got that new number 10 that hasn't played for us yet. He's just coming back from injury, but by all accounts, he played in the reserves. Yeah, Fujimoto played in the reserves against the Baggies reserves last week and had a good game. 2 assists apparently.
Didn't do too bad.
So looking really promising. So just building upon like solid foundations now, aren't we?
Absolutely.
For me.
Well, we're in a real good spot going into the season, and it'll give us such a great idea, because this isn't just any game. It's against the favourites to get the title and bounce straight back up to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Bit of a trial by fire, really. Straight away for the Championship, a great return. And but it'll be a huge test for us. I don't think it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, and we'll get onto the nitty-gritty of it as we go through the video. But my God, a few years ago, if we were looking forward to this game, we wouldn't be, would we? We'd be dreading it.
Oh, do you know what? I've not even thought about that. But you're saying that now, you'd be like
dreading it,
but sort of not dreading it, but.
Well, you wouldn't be expecting much from it yet.
No, you don't know. Oh, I wonder if we'll stay up this year. But
you'd probably be saying things like, "Oh, we've lost this player. Oh, we might get this one on a free. Oh, we're trying to get this loan. You're trying to get the scrapes and build a team together." But now it's like, look at how much we've bolstered and improved. Let's see what these guys are made of.
Absolutely right, that is. But now the excitement and the expectations, without going over the top. It's not going to be a walk in the park. There's going to be games that we lose this year. But I really think that there's no one, and I said this right at the end of the last season, there's no one to fear. Knowing that we can go out, give as good as we get. I mean, we played Forest last week. I know Forest, they weren't pushing it, but that was Premiership.
It was Premiership quality. That's
Premiership
big
quality.
Boys
it wasn't. Yeah, and they brought even more on in the second half. And we held our own. I don't think we really stretched it. We just look that way now. We just look where, and this is Chris Davis. We've done a deep dive on Chris Davis today, so go and have a look at that.
Check that out.
Yeah,
wasn't it? Good video.
He just gives that vibe off, doesn't he? He just wants everything.
Very professional.
Oh, I think
always has been.
I really think so, and it just oozes that now. Blues just ooze that professionalism for me.
Do you had a legend on Chris Davis when he was born? He came out with a suit and tie.
Did he?
Yeah. But I think there's going to be a different air about this season now. Like you can see it already. The media around us, obviously with this documentary coming out, the owners have been in the spotlight for the whole summer, really, haven't they? Especially with that documentary too coming out. So I don't know I don't know really what to expect from maybe a player's perspective or even the club as a whole for how we'll respond to getting so much more limelight, because there's so much more expectation. Whereas before, it's like no one really paid any attention to us because it was like, well, Birmingham City, they're going to be right down there, aren't they? They're going to be scrapping again, going to be fighting. It's not even like a half switch. It's not like, oh, well, maybe we could get mid-table. It's gone totally flip side and it's the other way now.
Well,
and people are expecting us to.
So where are you now? Now, when we did our predictions for the championship, that's going back a little bit now, and you were sort of mid-table-ish, weren't you?
No.
Number 10.
Fourth.
Oh, did you? I thought you was. Well, at one point you were thinking mid-table, weren't you? Before we did that,
I was. Yeah, it was way before any of the signings happened, and I think it was just trying to have a little bit of perspective. Really, got to remember how much we've struggled in the Championship over the years, and it's one of the toughest divisions in the world to get out of. I'll stand by that. I'll die on that hill. The Championship is not an easy division to get out of. I think of the parachute teams where they've come from the Premiership, still Premier League quality in a lot of the clubs. And this year going into the Championship, there's a lot of heavy hitters in there. It's not going to be easy. And I still would certainly be happy with a top table finish, considering the past decade that we've had as a club in general. But with some of the unbelievable signings that we've made, I dare to dream.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're still going around fourth then? I mean, fourth would be super.
I would be absolutely over the moon if we somehow managed to get into the playoffs. Automatics, I think we're being a little bit cheeky, really.
I still stick with that, and I'm going. I mean,
well, fair play.
You're dreaming big. Prediction. I'm watching Benjamin Bloom, some of the other lads that we watched.
Oh, one of the best championship creative content.
I've watched another one today. I've watched one yesterday. Second place. Benjamin Bloom, second place. With Ipswich top, so it makes it more of a humdinger, doesn't it?
Do you think some of that could be the hype? I spoke about the media.
But hasn't that turned around though? Blues, like going on about will they? It's a different game and all that lot. And there's still people saying, Blues will be going down. Birmingham won't even.
Well, I certainly don't
feature.
Think. If you wanted to ask me this, what's more likely, us getting relegated and getting promoted? It's promoted by a mile. So if you want to put it that way. Yeah.
So if we sort of finished mid-table, that'd be seen as a failure this year, wouldn't it?
I think that's crazy.
It is, but it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. I think that's the ambition that we've got now, and I think for some Blues fans, me included, that takes some getting used to. They're really trying to change the culture, and they're not going the slow route with it, and it's a massive shift, a wonderful one at that. But you've got to put it into practice.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to predictions and scorers and things like that later on. But I think now there's a couple of players, and I was getting it up because I was having trouble getting a connection. But there's a young lad that's been playing in the Ipswich team on some of the friendlies. Now they've been doing really well in their friendlies. Ipswich have nailed it. I mean, Auxerre, they beat them away. Is that France? I think it's a French team, isn't it? 3-0 on their patch. I don't know what level they are, to be honest, but they're obviously doing.
It's no surprise, that they've got the quality. Decent team.
Blues have done well in the friendlies. To be fair, we haven't had any really high profile. The main ones for me were the Seville game that we absolutely played them off the park. Well, we battled and played good football, and it was like a bloody cup final. That was not a friendly, wasn't it? We watched that, and I was really impressed with the Forest game. Some of the others I haven't been able to see because the decent games, and no disrespect to the Blues reserves lads, but they were putting the wrong games on the telly, weren't they? And I know there was a lot of people moaning about that. It's just the way it goes, wasn't it? But do you know what? Everyone's involved. There's been a good rotation on the friendlies. I think everyone's had a good, fair dealings with the way he's picked the squads and stuff. So I think the latest, Dion Sanderson,
just thinking that
might be on his way too, where we all said.
He's gone.
Oh, has he gone to
he's
Derby?
Gone. Yeah, old news that. Yeah, he's gone to Derby.
That's only today then?
Yeah. It is today. No surprise. Reunited with Eustace again. And Eustace can get a tune out of him. Get him playing well. Not a bad player. It just never worked out for him at Blues. But he certainly had a few good games, Sanderson did, And there's a player in there.
Has he gone permanent?
Him well. No, he's gone on loan. But I don't think we'll ever see him in the blue shirt again, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind Dion Sanderson. Good player on his day. And it just didn't quite work out for him. I think we're beyond that type of player now, aren't we, in calibre and quality?
Yeah, yeah. And we know Alfie May's gone, and we wish him well, don't we? That
was a
shame,
sad one,
isn't it?
Yeah, that was a tough one to take.
So okay, I'm just going to go through then, Ben, some of their recent results. So yeah, Auxerre or O'Air, as some people call it, Ipswich, O'Air, 3-0 last Saturday. Then they played Charlton at home, beat them 2-1. So there's goals against in them. Aberdeen, they beat 3-1 in Aberdeen. Another goal against. They beat Blow Weeb Linz 4-1 on the 19th of July. Lost to West Ham at home 3-1 on the 25th of May. Let's go back a bit, isn't it, to be fair? And lost to Leicester the week before that as well. And it goes back a bit further than that.
You've really got to take all the pre-season games with a pinch of salt, really. I wouldn't take too much if they lost all of those games by a heavy margin.
Oh, you do. And that's what we've been saying, because no one that's a neutral for Blues has jumped on when Blues have lost some of their friendlies.
No.
And gone, see, they're not so invincible. And
no,
they've actually been quite sensible, and they're still realising what players we are playing. And noticing the games where we are playing, like the first
It's all about gelling, fitness. We all know this.
But the lad that I was going to mention, this 18-year-old, it's another J. What was his name now? He scored against Auxerre, I think, or O'Air, whatever it's called, last week. So, I mean, they've got goals in them. They've got a strong squad. I know they've lost a couple of players, but they're still very strong.
Their captain. They've signed, I mean, I don't know how this is going to go, but signing Ashley Young as well. I mean, he's 40 now, but a player like that is always going to have quality, aren't they? So if they still feel good and fit, and Ipswich seems to see something in them, then no doubt they're going to have something to offer. They're going to have a strong team, a lot of money that they've spent. Keeping a hold of their manager, McKenna, that's massive, I think, especially with the state of the Championship in general. I think there's only 5 managers in there who've been kept on from the previous season. It's funny you should say that. There's
been a couple of videos that I've watched as well, and people's opinions on management, and he's come out as top manager in the Championship on a number of them as well. The one that sticks in the mind was they got our Chrissy Davis 17th, purely because he's just like not proven. But for someone that, we've been able to splash the cash in League One. But the way he had our team playing, and that record, the points,
that's fine. I prefer people to think that.
Well, that's it, and that's the best thing you can take out of it, is that it takes that bit of pressure off, doesn't it? And he does. I mean, it's the guy that took them right up to the Premiership. Yeah, it wasn't great for them last season, but they're still a quality team. Still know where the net is. But they're not invincible at the back. Looking at those friendlies there, you can see that they've let some goals in.
It's just them going forward, though, isn't it? Because they score a lot of goals.
Do you have any concerns about us scoring?
Well, it depends on how differently the way that the Championship is played and teams in the Championship play, and how that affects, if you look back at League One, when teams are literally standing on the tiptoes of the goalkeeper for most of the games that we played against all of our opposition in League One. They changed the way that they approach games in the Championship, and they're a little bit more loose with the ball, play more attacking football, more dominant football. That could let us get in behind a little bit. Rather than, if we've got teams playing the backs of the wall, of course it's going to be harder to score goals. I don't think we'll get that as much this year. So I'm hopeful. Come on, Celtic striker Kyogo that we've signed.
I know.
His stats speak for themselves. There's goals in our team now. Tommy Doyle as well.
His first league game. Yeah, he's played a bit part at the moment. He's just been eased in for me. I don't think he'll start, but we'll go through the team in a bit against Ipswich. But I certainly think he will feature. And I really can see him getting his first goal against Ipswich.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
But we're still going to play that possession-based football, because that is our game now. We did it against Forest.
But this is why it'll be a really interesting game, because that's the way that Ipswich like to play. Possession-based, attacking football. Say the league goals at the back, they score a hatful. So I don't know. I think this could also be a bit of a thriller, a high-scoring affair.
It's going to be a proper thriller. In another way, I can see like a 0-0 draw or something like that, but I certainly think there's going to be goals.
No, there'll be goals.
There's not going to be backs to the walls. This is exactly the type of game that we want now, where teams are going to come at us, allowing us to get behind the back. It's not like playing against that brick wall that we had most of last season.
We've
just got to go. We've got to be cutting edge.
It is a really big statement game.
Massive.
It sets
already.
the tone for the season right out of the blocks.
Is it too early? Is it too early? Did we want to ease into the championship, or is it the best start
it's
we
the
could
best
have?
thing. Yeah, absolutely best start. Yeah. Set a statement out there. Let the championship know. Yeah. I think we've got a huge chance to do that. Should be grateful that it's at home as well, I think.
Yeah, I tell you what, it would have scared me to death. Well, frightened me to death. I think if it had been away, watching that.
Do you think the pressure's on more in this game, Ipswich or the Blues?
I haven't even thought of it from their point of view, really. But no, I think it's a hard one.
I think it's on us.
They've just come down. They're expected to go straight back up. They're expected to finish top.
Well, that's a good point that you make. I just feel like with all the hype around us, the media talk, the documentary, our ambition, our culture, and how we speak about ourselves now, I'd be inclined to say that it's on us. But like you just said, Ipswich coming down from the Premiership.
I don't think Chris Davies lets it worry him. I don't think
he
takes
definitely
any
not.
notice of it.
No.
If anything, he probably thrives on it.
Well, in that interview with Richard Wilford, I was listening to that this morning on the way to work. He speaks about that. How any outside noise from the media, he hasn't looked at any of it, which is quite surprising, really, because it's been such a wonderful year for him. But more kudos to him. Even when times are good, he stays away from it. He stays focused on his job. And I think he owes a lot of his success to that sort of mentality. Staying away from any of the noise and just focusing on the work.
Yeah, really good. Really good. Maybe it's balanced between the two. It is like, my heart's telling me it's going to be a humdinger, but my head's sort of saying, will we cancel each other out and just play, end to end?
Are you thinking about predictions?
Well, let's go through what we think our team might be, because I tell you what, that's one. Oh my God, picking a Blues team now. Be interesting to see what people say in the comments, actually, what the team's going to be.
Yeah, that is really difficult. Oh.
So definitely for me, all day long, number one's your easy one.
Allsop in goal.
And just for the record, I think he should have had the number one shirt as well, because he's your number one keeper.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Allsop in goal. Even right back, I was go as far as to say I'm 90% on Laird's side. I think Bright's still got a little bit of a way to go in terms of gelling with our style of play and our football. He hasn't been here very long, so that's to be expected. Laird knows us inside and out, and he's a good player to boot as well. Wonderful technical ability, never doubt that. I've got complete confidence in the lad, so I'd put Ethan Laird in there. Clara is not going anywhere. I'd never not put him in the side. And I don't think that Irish centre-back, what's his name
Cashin.
He's not been around long enough to throw right into the deep end.
He'll be on the bench.
It's got to be Newman.
Yeah, Newman, Clara. Cochrane, he's nailed on, isn't he? At left back. We haven't got cover yet for him, have we? I don't think. But Buchanan, hopefully getting back towards fitness. It's going to take him a little while, isn't it? Although he is in some sort of training, I believe. Nothing like fitness training or anything, just getting back into it. And I agree with Laird as well. He's been there, he's done it. I think he will thrive this season. I think he'll have a good season. But you imagine swapping him with Sonia Bright. Sonia Bright, is it? Have I said the name? Oh, God.
Oh, just go off Bright. People don't know who you're talking about.
The choices between them two.
Spoiled,
my God.
Yeah. And the blistering pace and the strength that Bright has is absolutely unbelievable. Imagine bringing him on the 60th minute.
You imagine you're their left back, and like you've had Laird to contend with all game, and you're thinking, you see the board go up, and you think, thank God he's up. And then Bright's coming on, you'd be like,
yeah, this is it. This is what we want, isn't it? We want a strong bench. I'm thinking about this team in my head now as we, trying to go through the selection, and honestly, I'm just beaming thinking about it. 2 DMs, I wouldn't change them at all. It's got to be Paken or Water for me.
Yeah, because we played Doyle sort of more ahead and more sort of wide, didn't we? And
he swapped around with Paken a little bit.
He's a tidy little player, isn't he?
So technical.
Where do you play him? Do you give him like a loose rein? Is he a bit of a wanderer?
Where has he been throughout? I mean, he's chopped and changed with Paken. Was it more further up in that 10 position where he was trying to play him, pushing further forward?
Well, that's how it looked. But I think he's been given this free rein, hasn't it?
Free rein.
Very intelligent mind in the football
Yeah.
again, which is exactly what we need.
Yeah.
We've got a few of them.
Still got some ways to go. I think he would be somewhat chucked into the deep end, but with a player of his quality anyway, he hasn't been with us for long. Granted, I think he could still put in the performance. And then on the wings, Damari Gray on the left-hand side. On
Not
the
Keshe?
right wing, that's a place for me that we still need to really improve. I don't think that we actually have an out-and-out right winger.
Well, that is somewhere that you could even consider Bright for, isn't it?
I suppose I'd want a player that's just known for being right there, right wing, and nowhere else, not having to chop and change too much. Someone that's committed to that position.
And then you're going to Stan to start.
Well, let's say right wing. Who do we put there?
Well, I'd probably put Damari Gray on the right, and then I'd have Keshe on the left.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. I imagine that you're going to stick with Stan up front.
Yeah.
Well, he's just scored against Nottingham Forest. Popped his cherry for this campaign, I suppose you can say, pre-season or not. That's So yeah,
just wanted to have a great season. Just wanted to enjoy his football, go out and do what he does, because he doesn't stop running.
Yeah,
his quality. He's just chasing everything down, scaring the back line to death. The way he picked that goal out, I mean, it looked like a bit of a. I'm going to be honest, it looked a bit of a sloppy goal against Forest at first, but then you realise the work that was put into that nice bit of passing, like slotted it forward to him.
Oh, goal's a goal.
And he's controlled it well. He's kept hold of possession in the box against the Prem team.
Yep.
And he's slotted one past the keeper, accurate hit.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
That can't take anything.
And do you know what? They all count the same, don't
they? 100%.
People going on about, again, looking at other channels, going on about, most of them have been penalties, and if you count like the goals in play, and I'm like,
who's been the player who's been earning a lot of those penalties?
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to be in and around the box to get a penalty in the first place.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So and the bench. I mean, the good thing about the bench, it's 9 players you can name, isn't it?
Yeah, not 7 anymore from League One, which was ridiculous in the first place. So that will certainly be an added little bonus for us. But you speak about Stansfield being able to run all over the pitch and never runs out as an engine. For Ash, it's the exact same if you watch the way that he plays.
Well, it's the same scenario as the right back thing, isn't it? You know, you imagine Stansfield's like put everything into 60 minutes, and then he's coming off. There's a bit of a sigh of relief from the back line from then. And then they see him coming on. It's just like, oh no, here we go.
Yeah,
because he's just relentless, isn't he?
Yeah.
And you wait until he finds his shooting boots.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm confident that Chris Davis is going to have this team absolutely ticking. I really am.
Well, it is time, isn't it? Predictions. And because I brought it up first, you're going to have to go first.
Okay. I'm going to say, do you know what? I'm going to go for the fairy tale. I don't think it'll be. I think we'll concede.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm going to go. It's going to be tight, but I'm going to go 2-1 Blues. 2-1 Blues. And it's going to be the fairy tale because it's going to be Jay in the first half and Kyogo in the second half. Uriwata.
I'm going to go one step further.
Go on.
I think it'll be a bit of a cracker. I think they'll score a few, but I think the defence inside of them will let them down. I think we'll win 3-2.
Do you reckon?
I hope so. I do, yeah.
3-2.
Stano hat trick. First game of the season.
Could you imagine?
Why not? Let's go for it.
Why not?
I can't believe I'm missing it. I'm devastated.
I'm gutted for you.
Yeah,
I'm gutted for you.
I know.
I really am.
I know.
But come on, whatever happens, just got to go out, get behind him. It's going to be a full house. It's going to be electric down there. All the fans are going to be down there.
All right. Enjoy yourselves, though, Blues fans, and do get down there. And I can't wait to get back down there to see the Trevor Francis statue. That looks absolutely outstanding. That
superb,
does.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's
superb.
Excellent. Absolutely
We're just class,
phenomenal.
aren't we? We're just absolutely class now.
But everything they say they're going to do, they do.
Yeah.
Everything that this board, this ownership, says they're going to do, straight away they do it.
Yeah.
I mean, they had complaints from some of the OSC about the road surfacing on the main stand because there was potholes everywhere, and some of the elderly and disabled fans struggling to get around and stuff. Just had a bit of a word, and straight away, this is going back weeks now. You see a photo
Fixed it, haven't they?
Yep. resurfaced all of it. I know that's like, maybe some of you might consider that to be quite a small thing, but it goes back to that same thing again. Everything they say
they're
that they're going to do,
putting the money where the mouth is. They're doing everything. Yeah, to think that the amount of money that's probably going into getting just the preparation for the new site done.
Yeah.
And we're spending such a lot of money on somewhere that we're going to be leaving behind.
And to think years ago we had a CEO threatening to fight people in car parks. Now I've got an owner that's actually going out and just fixing them.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? It's still so alien. It really is. But I love it. I do. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Right. So anything else you want to finish with, or are you happy?
Anyone who hasn't seen it yet, tune into BBC WM, the Richard Wilford interview with Chris Davis. It's about an hour long, really good, insightful interview with Chris Davis. Asked some good questions as well, it has to be said. It was an interesting one, so do be sure to check that out. I think other than that, nothing else from me.
Good. Right, so that'll do us then. So we're a couple of days away from it now. Friday night, that's the night. Let's see how it goes. Get down there if you've got tickets. I'll be in the main stand. Come and say hello. I'll be with my dad, probably, hopefully, if he's still coming.
Absolutely.
Ben will make up for it. But keep the comments coming in. Let us know what your thoughts are and what you think the start will be.
And predictions. Let us know your predictions. Interesting
to see that.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll leave it there. See you on the next one. We'll come back, hopefully do a review in the right way.
And hopefully we'll be beaming with our smiles as well.
But whatever happens, keep right on Blue Noses, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.